All right, thank you so much, guys. We are still at the OR Tambo International Airport, of course, in anticipation of Banyana Banyana's arrival later this morning. What we've been given, the time we've been given for their landing is 9:55 this morning. So that's when they'll be disembarking, and we're expecting them to come out, obviously, a little bit later than that. And this is, of course, after Banyana Banyana's successful Women's Africa Cup of Nations campaign out in Morocco. They won all 6 of their games in that tournament. The group stages, they won their matches, the first one being the toughest one against Nigeria. They won that game by 2-1, and they went on to face Botswana and Burundi. They won those games. They then went into the knockout stages, and they won their games against Tunisia. They went to the semi-finals then against Zambia, a very controversial ending to that match, where Zambia ended up writing a letter to CAF to say, well, we have a problem with how South Africa and us were treated in as far as the officiating, and they said they want that match to be replayed. The contentious issue was the penalty, a very late one that gave Banyana Banyana that win and saw them into the final, where they again had to face another tough match against host Morocco. They brought it when they needed to, Banyana Banyana. They didn't play well in some of their matches, as we said earlier, in the past 2 weeks or so. But when they needed to bring it, they brought it. They brought their A game. And this is why we're here today, and Banyana Banyana coming back home with the Women's Africa Cup of Nations trophy. And we did speak, or Ayanda did speak earlier about some of the arrangements that have been made for supporters who want to make their way here. And Tumi Kgasoe is here with me this morning, and she'll be talking to us about some of those and what you can do to get yourself here to support the team. Tumi, good morning. A very historic day this morning. Let's first start with that, and we'll go to the arrangements that have been made by the authorities when it comes to football supporters who want to make their way here.
Absolutely, Ben. A very victorious day. I mean, we've been waiting for this trophy since 1996. This is the first time that we have this continental trophy. So you can imagine how long we've been waiting to win this trophy, because this means that they've conquered Africa, and right now they can just soar, put out their wings out there and soar and go to, the World Cup. Obviously, the last time they played in the World Cup, they didn't do that well, but this will give them that much more confidence going to the global showpiece. Also, I feel like it's a full circle for the players, especially. It's a full circle for the players, especially the ones that have been pushing hard. I was listening to an interview with Refile Jani, who was saying that, listen, we push hard despite the fact that we don't have a national league, we're not getting paid accordingly, we don't even have fans that are supporting us. So for them to win this particular trophy, for them, they just feel like this is absolutely great. For Sasol, as their sponsors, they were supporting Banyana Banyana, whether people were watching them or not. They still felt like, listen, one day, this day is going to come through, and it has. I mean, it's absolutely great, and we're just waiting for everyone to just come here and support Banyana Banyana. You were still saying that we're just waiting to get those fans coming in. I know that Gautrain is also allowing fans to go on the Gautrain for free from 10:30 till 1 p.m. I also was Googling Banyana Banyana yesterday, and I saw that Google is actually celebrating Banyana Banyana. When you actually Google Banyana Banyana, the South African flag is popping up over there, just to show that, listen, it's not only in South Africa where we are celebrating Banyana Banyana. And I mean, especially after so many things that have been happening, we just need the smile. They are uniting South Africa as a whole.
To me, I hear that fans will be making their way here, and it's all very nice and everything, but there's a problem. We're accustomed to fans welcoming the team right from inside at the international arrivals. That's what we're used to. That's what we saw when the Springboks arrived back in the country with the World Cup trophy. That's not going to be the case here today. You may notice that there's a stage and everything that's being set up just behind us here, and this is where everything will be happening. The team will be on the stage, and the fans will be, I imagine, down here where we are standing, and some of the authorities and dignitaries will be up there. Does it take away that sweet moment that as they open the doors, there's no fans to welcome them? Noise.
I mean, you can look at it that way, because obviously I can only imagine how they're feeling in the plane right now, and they're wondering who's going to be there to welcome us home. But I think it leaves an element of surprise in a way, because if they're going to come through those doors and no one is here, they're probably asking themselves, oh my gosh, are people here to welcome us back? But definitely the fans are going to be out here, and by the moment they get here, I'm sure they're going to be like, oh wow, is this really happening for us?
All right, Tumi, we're going to be watching in anticipation everything that's going to be taking place here this morning, whether the fans are inside, whether they're on the tarmac or inside the international arrivals or out here by the stage. I suspect nothing is going to dampen or ruin this day for South African football fans, for South Africans as a whole, a nation that desperately, collectively needs to smile. All right, that's where we're going to leave it.